Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, the channel where we cut through the noise, expose the spin, and bring you the truth behind the latest royal media fiction. And today? Oh, the tabloids have cooked up a fresh batch of nonsense. And of course, they drag Prince Harry into it, because they can't function without using his name for clicks. Apparently, according to Heat magazine, yes, Heat, the publication known for celebrity gossip, not facts, Harry has magically made the so-called Kate and Camilla rift 100 times worse. Let's get into this fantasy novel disguised as journalism. Today we'll look beyond the dazzling headlines about the British royal family and try to understand what really lies beneath the spectacle and tradition. This series is about exploring truth, not sensationalism. We're here to peel back the layers and examine the facts with care and curiosity. The media is a jungle of competing voices, often crafting stories to provoke rather than inform. Headlines are designed to grab attention, but they don't always tell the whole story. Here we'll slow down, question motives, and seek a balanced perspective. We'll ask why certain stories are told and who benefits from the narratives we see. Our goal, understanding, not judgment. We want to foster respectful dialogue and encourage viewers to think for themselves. We'll navigate royal reporting to find the enduring truth, sifting through archives and first-hand accounts to separate fact from fiction. Information moves fast, but wisdom requires patience and depth. Taking time to reflect helps us see the bigger picture and avoid snap judgments. The tales about public figures are rarely simple. Real life is complex and nuanced. Every story has multiple sides, and every person has their own struggles and triumphs. We aim to see the people behind the titles and challenge misleading narratives. By looking closer, we can appreciate the humanity of those in the spotlight. This isn't about taking sides, but about empathy and critical thinking. We invite you to join us in questioning assumptions and seeking understanding. Behind every headline is a human being on their own path, facing challenges and making choices just like anyone else. By examining recurring themes and characters, we'll learn to spot manufactured drama and recognize when stories are being shaped for effect. Let's begin this journey with open minds and a commitment to deeper understanding. Together, we can move beyond the headlines and discover the real stories that matter. Our journey starts with a recent headline: a supposed royal rift between Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Queen Camilla. The story, built on anonymous sources, claims Prince Harry is the cause of renewed tension. It paints a dramatic triangle: beloved princess, controversial queen, and rebel prince. But there's no verifiable evidence, just whispers and speculation. These insiders fuel tabloid drama without accountability. The story is engineered for maximum emotional response, not truth. It taps into familiar public perceptions, making fiction feel real. We must look past the illusion and question the architecture of these stories. Who really benefits from this narrative? Prince Harry is consistently cast as the scapegoat in royal reporting. No matter what happens within the royal family, headlines seem to circle back to him, painting him as the root of every controversy or rift. Even as he builds a new life in California, far from the palace, he's still blamed for ongoing discord and tension back in the UK. His every move is scrutinized, and his choices are often twisted to fit a negative narrative. This narrative persists because it's both convenient and highly profitable for the media. Scandal sells, and Harry's story is an easy target for sensational headlines. Harry's role as the villain has become a media staple, repeated so often that it overshadows the actual complexities of royal life, regardless of the reality behind the scenes. The real Harry, however, is focused on his family and his charitable work, striving to make a positive impact far from the royal drama that the press loves to highlight. Blaming him serves as a distraction, drawing attention away from deeper, more uncomfortable issues within the monarchy itself, issues that are rarely discussed openly. It's always easier to target and criticize an individual than to examine the larger institutional problems that persist behind palace walls. The media's relentless storm around Harry keeps the public distracted, preventing them from seeing the real cracks and challenges facing the royal family. It's a classic tactic: create a villain to avoid facing uncomfortable truths, and in this ongoing royal saga, Harry remains the easiest target for blame. Just as Harry is cast as the villain in the ongoing royal narrative, other members of the royal family are assigned roles that fit the story's need for drama and intrigue. Catherine, for example, is often depicted as the saintly peacemaker, graceful, diplomatic, and almost impossibly idly-diddly-deed, embodying the perfect royal image in the public eye. Yet her portrayal is quick to shift whenever the story demands a sense of rivalry or heightened drama, turning her from peacemaker to competitor in an instant. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla is painted as the obstacle, the stern matriarch who is seen as resisting change and upholding tradition at all costs. These roles are recycled endlessly by the media, ignoring the real complexity, nuance, and individuality of their lives and personalities. The public is presented with simple archetypes, not the genuine people behind the headlines. Catherine and Camilla are reduced to mere plot devices, their full humanity and personal stories left unexplored and unacknowledged. This method may create compelling drama, but it ultimately distorts reality and misleads the audience. It's a disservice not only to the truth, but also to the individuals involved, who are far more complex than their assigned roles suggest. In the end, real understanding is lost in the cartoonish struggle between good and evil, leaving us with caricatures instead of real people. Sensational stories distract from deeper issues facing the monarchy. Real challenges, its role, funding and relevance, are overshadowed by gossip. Tabloid drama acts as a smokescreen, steering attention away from substantive debate. Instead of discussing the monarchy's future, the public is fed tales of personal conflict. This benefits both the media and sometimes the institution itself. Harry and Meghan left to escape this cycle, seeking peace and independence. Yet the media recycles old narratives, ignoring their real journey. The untold story is of a family building a new life, while the media clings to profitable conflict. The Sussexes' real life is calm, focused, and purpose-driven. In California, they prioritize family and meaningful work, not palace intrigue. Their days revolve around raising their children and supporting causes through Archewell. Their media projects aim to inspire, not settle old scores. They've built a new model of public service outside royal tradition. The tabloids paint them as bitter, but their actions show forward momentum. They've found peace and independence, proving a new path is possible. The media's portrayal is out of sync with their reality. Meghan and Harry have moved on, even if the press hasn't. Amid the noise, truth quietly endures. Our job is to question, seek nuance, and value facts over gossip. The media's old narratives about Harry reveal a refusal to adapt. The real story is one of resilience and self-determination. Like the Sussexes, we can rise above labels and old stories. Focus on growth, purpose, and authenticity. Actions speak louder than headlines. Our truth is defined by the lives we build, not by others' opinions. As we finish, carry this spirit of inquiry with you. Seek out quiet truths, challenge divisive stories, and trust in resilience. Thank you for joining me on this journey.